Hey Preps and Devos, it's Coach Ethan with D1 Training STL-West, bringing you D1 at home for Thursday, April 9th, 2020. It's going to be upper body day. So to kick things off, you'll start with a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. Following that warm-up, you'll take care of the performance segment, which will be located, attached to this video and located in the description. So after you do your performance segment, that's when we're going to do some resistance training, okay? I'll go ahead and start sharing my screen with you, so we can see what we're going to start off with here. So you'll complete the performance segment, all right? That'll be attached to this video. And then once you complete that, we're going to roll right into A1 and A2. We'll start off with an ISO row hold for 3 sets of 20 seconds. And then you're going to pair that with a narrow push-up. You're going to control that to the ground for 3 seconds, nice and slow for 3 sets of 6 reps. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate what that looks like real quick. Grab your dumbbells, your kettlebells, whatever you have for resistance, all right? Feet underneath your hips, push your hips back, flatten your back, and then pull them elbows back. Pinch them shoulder blades together as hard as you can. Really focus on a good contraction for your back muscles, all right? And 20-second hold. Once you're done, set those weights down. You'll get set up into a narrow hand position for your push-ups, so make sure your elbows are pinned into your sides. I'm going to demonstrate right here. So get to a nice tall plank position, all right? It may help you to turn your elbows back more, okay? So if you turn your thumb out, it's gonna help you turn your elbows more back behind you, all right? So right here, my thumbs are turned up just a little bit, allows me to keep my elbows back behind me, still pinned in the sides, 3 seconds on the way down, touch your chest, and then come up, all right? If you need a modified version, you can do it from the knees, but make sure you're in a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Still controlling it down slow for 3 seconds, touch, and then push back up, all right? So a 20-second ISO row hold, followed by an eccentric narrow push-up for 6 reps. Moving on to the B series, we have B1, B2, and B3. We'll start with a push press for 3 sets of 10 reps, followed by a single arm ISO bent over row for 3 sets of 8 to 10 each side, which means if you get to 8 and you can no longer complete any more reps, you stop there. If you get to 8 and you can knock out a couple additional reps, go ahead and do so. And then for the last exercise you're going to pair with these two will be your thumbs down face pull for 3 sets of 15 reps. I'll demonstrate real quick. So push press, you'll grab your dumbbells, all right, whatever you have, you can put in each hand. Notice my elbows are going to be more pinned in front of me, and my weights are going to be right here in the front of my shoulders. All right, make sure your feet are about hip width. The movement's going to start with the hips. Okay, you're going to use your legs to create momentum to press the weights above. So soft bend of the knees, hips go back first, then the knees bend. You're going to go into maybe a quarter squat, maybe a half squat, and then use that momentum to press that weight up. Okay, even if it's light, that's okay. Use those legs to hinge back and get that weight up quick. All right, work that movement quick. The next exercise is going to be an isolated bent over row, which means I'm going to take one arm and hold it here while I complete the reps on my other side. So I'll continue to row, and once I'm done rowing on one side, I'll isolate that side and then continue to row on the other side. Once you complete your row, you're going to do your thumbs down or thumbs in face pull. So stance about hip width. Soften the knees, push those hips back, turn the thumbs slightly in, all right? And you're gonna pull them elbows up and back, all right? And the thumbs are gonna face your cheeks. You come down, your thumbs can turn in just a little bit more. Don't turn them in too much, all right? Just a little bit. Then pull them elbows up and back. You'll really feel it in the back of your shoulder and in the middle of your back here. That's what it's intended to do. After your B series, we're moving along into the C series here. So we have C1, C2, and C3. We're going to do a hammer curl or a chin-up. If you have an iron gym or a chin-up bar at your house, it's safe to use. You'll do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps if you're doing hammer curl, or you'll complete 6 to 8 reps for your chin-up if you have a chin-up bar. After that, you'll do around the world for 3 sets of 10 each side. And then to finish off the C series, we're going to do an ISO reverse fly hold for 3 sets of 20 seconds. All right. So we'll do a hammer curl first. You'll grab your dumbbells, whatever you have available for resistance. All right, the knuckle of your thumb is going to come up towards your shoulders. Pause at the top, come back down, nice and controlled. Elbows pinned into your side. Curl those weights, pause, come down, nice and slow. All right. After your hammer curls, you'll do around the world. You can use a dumbbell if you'd like. I'll demonstrate with a kettlebell. So if you have a kettlebell, this is ideal. You'll grab the handle, hold it with the head of the weight up, and then you're going to go clockwise and then counterclockwise. So nothing else moves except for the shoulders. All right, one elbow goes out. You'll bring the weight around the head as if you're combing your hair. All right, and then you're going to go back the other way. All right, you're going to continue to alternate for 20 total reps, getting 10 on each side. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can still use a dumbbell. No problem. Same thing. Keep it tight. Hold the heads of those weights tight so you don't drop it. All right, just like that. Make sure you're not moving through the core a whole lot or moving the head around the weight. Keep that head stationary. All right, and move those arms. One, this will help you build some stamina and endurance in your shoulders. And two, it'll help you with a little bit of mobility so you can move better. Okay, and then lastly, to finish off that C series, we're going to do an iso rear delt fly. So feet hip width, soft bend in the knees, push those hips back, flat back. You're going to push those weights out and away and just hold for 20 seconds. Just like so. Focus on your breathing, all right? Just like that. 20 seconds. Okay, if the first time you do it, whatever you're using is too heavy, find something a little bit lighter. Use some canned goods if you have them, all right? That would be perfect, okay? Once you finish the C series, we're rolling right into our D series, which is our core work. All right, we're gonna do 2 exercises here. Side plank dips, 2 sets of 12 on each side. And you're gonna finish things off with an inchworm for 2 sets of 12 reps. I'll demonstrate over here on my mat real quick. A side plank dip, that elbow underneath your shoulder, all right? Stack those feet, or you can take the top leg and put that top foot in front of the leg that's on the ground, all right? So one foot's in front of the other, you pop up, hold for a couple seconds, and then drop the hip. Once it touches, and then right back up, hold for a few seconds, all right? Until you complete your 12 reps, and then you just switch to your other side. After you complete that, you'll do your inchworm. Your inchworms, you can just stay in place. You're gonna go down until you can go palms flat, all right? So go palms flat, or until you can put your fingers down on the ground and walk out. Make sure your hips aren't twisting and everything. Control it until you're out into a plank. Hold that plank for about 3 seconds, and then slowly walk your hands back towards you without a whole lot of hip rotation there. All right, you'll do that for 12 reps also, pairing those back and forth. And then finally, I have some additional work for you to complete after this workout is over. All right, if you have a field near you, if you have a big backyard, or if the street is safe out in front or behind your house, your home, go ahead and knock these out. So your additional work is a back pedal 5 yards, sprint forward 10 yards. You'll do that for 6 reps, totaling 15 yards per rep. Okay, so you only need about 10-yard distance. All right, make sure you have something a little bit longer than 10 yards because you'll need some room to slow down. All right, but I suggest taking some cones if you have them. If you don't have cones, grab a couple old pair of tennis shoes. All right, and you're gonna have 3 points: your starting point, your midpoint, and your end point. You'll always start at the center point. That way you can be here, you'll back pedal 5 yards, and as soon as you get to the first point, plant that leg and then take off and sprint for 10 yards. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to alternate which leg you take off of, okay? So you start at the midline, you back pedal, and you put your right foot back. All right, you're gonna push off your left. Boom. That's rep number 1. Rep number 2, you back pedal, left leg back, you're pushing off your right leg. Sprint forward 10. That's rep number 2. Okay, so just alternate which leg you take off of and which leg is your back leg each rep once you back pedal. And then turn them jets on and sprint forward for 10 yards, all right? Working on changing direction from a back pedal to a sprint, getting you faster. And then last but not least, we always finish off with ACL play it safe. If you're able to do your additional work after your resistance training, that's great. You'll complete your ACL play it safe after that. If you don't have time to do your additional work right after your resistance training, then that is when you will do your ACL Play It Safe protocol. If you're unsure what that is, I suggest you getting your parents' permission and downloading the ACL Play It Safe app. It's located in all app stores, and you'll complete week or level 1 for the next several weeks. All right, so that concludes Thursday, April 9th, upper body workout. All right, go crush it, guys. See you soon.